It seems like yesterday Omaha Fashion Week was just launching, but the reality is that was 9 years ago. But this year could be the most exciting yet. The event has a permanent home. It's been a dream of Brook Hudson's for some time. She and her husband Nick are behind Omaha Fashion Week. Good morning.
Good morning.
We were just talking, the paint is drying, like
yes.
everything is really coming together here. But
yeah.
this venue, put it into context for our viewers, why this is such a big development for you.
Yeah. Well, this is a big development. Omaha Fashion Week started almost 10 years ago, so we're in our 9th year right now. And we've moved around from venue to venue. We've grown out of venues. We have built tents, and we have been through blizzards, tornadoes, thunderstorms, all kinds of weather in tents. And we finally now have a roof over our heads. So that is really exciting to have that stability and a great place where our designers can showcase and sell their work and celebrate.
Yes, and for all of the guests coming in, describe the space and how it affects the experience of Omaha Fashion Week.
It's so cool. It's turned out even more beautiful than I expected it to be. Yesterday I kind of was standing there looking at it thinking, my gosh, this is like being inside a big wedding dress. It's just beautiful curtains everywhere and beautiful chandeliers, and it's just a lovely place with a beautiful view of downtown Omaha as well.
Well, you'll get to see it if you're going to Omaha Fashion Week. I was reading about a tie-in to a TLC something, and this is happening later on in the week. But what is this about? That you're getting some of these local creative folks, makeup and hair folks involved.
So this is our beauty show. It's the Develop Model Management Beauty Show. And we've been doing this for several years. It's a competition between hairstylists and makeup artists. It's a $3,000 prize package we give away. But this season, we're actually pairing up with TLC Global Beauty Masters, and we are going to be selecting a student team and a pro team that will go on to compete in the Global Beauty Masters reality show on TLC.
So that's
really exciting. Plus, you've got the prize package. So
everybody who's involved in it. And so you mentioned that that show is until later in the week. We have some graphics. So let's talk about what's happening each night, because everybody, you might want a different experience, and some people are going to go every night. We do know that.
Yes,
others
I love
are going
that.
to pick and choose. So let's start with tomorrow night, student night.
So student night is all students on the runway, and we also give all of the tickets away to high school student groups around Omaha. So it's such a fun night because you're going to see people on the runway who've never designed before.
That's the pipeline, Brooke.
It is.
Right, that's the farm
pipeline
team. If we think about the Royal, that's what it's about tomorrow.
It's really cool.
Wednesday, this is something you've done before, and it may be the most moving night of the week.
This is our Survivor show. Yep, so it's our Cancer Survivor show. It's a benefit for the Inner Beauty Salon at Methodist Estabrook Cancer Center, and we have 112 survivors this year that will be on the runway. So it's just a night of standing ovations.
And they feel it really is about celebrating them. And when you see them on the runway, and it's like, wow, this is
goosebumps.
And their kids, their family members are in the audience cheering them on,
and their caregivers, and some of them are taking their wigs off and showing their bald heads for the first time. It's really amazing.
Well, and I think that speaks to sometimes fashion. We think about it as like frivolous and light and not really. That it's a meaningful night. Then we get to the designer showcase on Thursday night. That's the first night. Who's showing that night?
Oh my goodness! Well, I know we have a lot of new people, and I cannot remember the lineup off the top of my head.
Are you assigning kind of a? I'm not.
It's not really
a theme.
Yeah, well, we've had
like
categories.
Swimwear one night or avant-garde one night.
This is it's mixed. We've mixed it this season, and we're kind of looking at doing that more moving forward, just because the whole fashion industry is changing, and we're seeing a lot of blurred lines with different categories of fashion and combining men's and women's wear and plus size and straight size. So it's an interesting time for the industry.
So we're looking now, all of the designers are listed online. If you'd like to go to the website and check that out to see what's happening on the 17th, on the 18th, the 19th.
The 19th is exciting.
What's happening that night, lady?
So after our show, we're going to have a big after party. So we've got all kinds of things lined up. We've got an acoustic set. We've got a band that will be playing. Todd Fink is a DJ, and he also is the lead singer of The Faint, will be there. And we have an aerialist. We've got somebody that's going to be doing dancing on a ribbon in the middle of our ballroom over the runway. So it's going to be awesome.
And then Sunday is that beauty show that I know you're working with Alyssa and Develop Model Management to bring that together. We've got information about everything online, omahafashionweek.com. We'll link you back to that site from ours if that's a more convenient way to get to it. But I think it's interesting, one of the things you do through this, it's not just about the platform, but the mentoring aspect for the designers. How do they grow from the point they're selected to this week?
It happens because we have a lot of volunteers, and we have a selection panel that reviews the work as the designers are creating it. And I think that really helps them develop their skills and their craft, and also think about how they're going to market it. And so that happens ongoing from the moment they're selected until they actually show their work.
There was a designer I saw on your website, I think it was for the 19th, Grace Neary. I think she's a good example of that. She's still very young, but the experience she's gained through Omaha Fashion Week, it's changed her.
It really has, and she does amazing work. I've actually bought some of her pieces. It's so good. So I'm really excited to see where she goes in the future.
Is she a senior in high school now? So
she is at Duchenne, so she's going on college visits.
And I point that out because some of these designers are, you know, they've been doing this for years and years now. Some, though, sort of grew up with Omaha Fashion Week, hearing people talk about it, going to the shows, and said, I want to do this. And here they are now showing their own collections on the runway.
Amazing. And a lot of that's happening through programs like Omaha Fashion Camp, which we do in the summer, and then the student night that we'll be having on Tuesday.
Online, it's omahafashionweek.com. You can get tickets there. It all kicks off tomorrow at the brand new Omaha Design Center. Brooke, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
We hope it's a great week.
Thanks.
Thank you. Guests